way too early for the fake. This that real game for real bros. No decaf, no cap. Welcome to Shogun Bros, no decaf. Live every weekday, 6:30 in the morning, Central Time. Did you hear what I said? Central Time. We talk dogs, bloodline building to yard work, from stud talk to the truth behind the pups. This ain't no highlight reel. It's how you really build legacy. Shogun Bros, no decaf. Pull up, pull up, handle yours. This ain't just content. It's culture. Welcome to the Cookout with TOYO, where family vibes meet front porch truth. No scripts, no filters, just heart, heat, and hot plates. Ooh. Step up with elevated perspective, with elevated game for grown men and women building mind, spirit, and vision. And men at work with pimps over simps. Church, real convos, no cap, all purpose for the men behind the mission. 3 shows, 1 network, all gas, no decaf. Put no creamer in my man. Look, Shogun Unlimited, man. Press play and get man. Come on, press play, press play.
Yo,
what's happening?
yes, sir. Salute in the building. In the building. Salute. See what's going on in the community. Okay. All right. Salute, Queen. Come on in, Queen. Okay. That's how we current it today.
Yeah.
That's how we gonna current today. And you know I got the thing out. While I'm at the grill, I got the thing out for real. So salute, Queen, again.
Yeah.
All right, then let's start. Okay. Drop the link in the chat. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Big Brother West. Hey, Big A or Samurai Dre. Want y'all get a chance. I want y'all to take down some of these names because they must think I'm playing up in this jump. But anyway, salute. Wells Walker.
Yeah.
What you got, Wells Walker? You ain't bring no plate today. So write down nothing for Wes Walker. Write down nothing. He ain't bring nothing today. Twan Raw. Salute, Twan. Nigga ain't bring shit to the motherfucking cookout today. Write him down for nothing. Because I done told you niggas for the last 2 weeks to bring a plate, bring something. All you had to do is bring something. You could have brought dominoes, the cards, you know what I mean? Boom. Okay, who else? Calypso, you too, goddammit. He ain't bring shit. You ain't bring no beer shit. Bring some beer over this motherfucker. When you come to the door, let me know what you got in your hand. Calypso, beer and Bulldogs, he ain't bring shit today too. Mark them down. These niggas keep coming over here eating this shit. Keep coming over here eating this shit and don't be bringing nothing.
Beer, man.
Yeah, man, that nigga ain't even bring the beer. All right, who else is that? Life? What's up, dog, man? You got something in your hands, Life? What you got for the cookout? God damn it look like nothing. So write him down too. Life ain't bring shit. Dorian, sorry to have to do it to you. Good morning to you too. But you ain't bring nothing. All right, write him down. Nothing too. He ain't bring shit either. Yeah. You niggas playing. All right. Big C, yo, salute to you too. You bring something? Did you bring something today? Any wings or anything? Put his ass down for nothing too. He ain't bring shit too. All right. Who else? Hemi James, goddamn it. Hemi James with a name like Hemi James. You ain't even bring the good brown liquor or nothing. Hemi, write his ass down for bringing nothing too. All right. Skip Bell, Big Skip. That's my man. Big Skip.
Yeah.
Ain't got shit in his motherfucking hands for the cookout. Write his ass down for nothing too. What else? Who else we got up, man? I'm gonna see.
Yeah,
Did I get them all? Did I get them all?
I think so.
Lone Wolf, my motherfucking nigga. Salute RBG. You ain't bring shit. Write his ass down for nothing.
These burgers and hot dogs cost, man. They go
Yeah. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Oh, that nigga say he bought some boiled peanuts. All right, Dorian, that's cool. That's cool. Lord, you brought some Dorian brought some boiled peanuts. Let's get it. All right.
Yeah.
Who else? I think I got everybody. I think.
Okay, they coming in.
Oh, and the wolf said he brought some lamb. The wolf said he brought some lamb. Salute, wolf.
Okay.
Salute. What's up? I did bring something. Damn, dude. It's locked. Looked over me 2 days in a row. Oh, Big C said he did bring. My fault, Big C. You got caught in the wash. My fault, Big C. You got caught in the wash. Damn. I'm shaking my head too, bro. Salute. Come on there, Big C. Come on, sit at the table with me, Big A. Let me see. Who else we got? Who else? Ribs. Twan said he got ribs and potato salad. There you go, Twan. My mansky.
Yes, sir.
My mansky. And one salute to you too, but you know better. You know you brought your ass in here with some hot dogs and something, goddamn.
He said ribs. I'm
gonna let it say. Oh no, it was say got ribs. My fault, bro. My fault. Okay. I know. And one no. I skipped
raw. Lone Wolf said he got the raw. Light said he got Boston coffee. Okay, they started to bring something.
Okay, yeah, goddamn, man. I thought y'all had no love for the cookout, goddamn. Shit. All right, salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Let's eat and talk shit then, man.
Yeah, man.
Shit. And now, let me look at my motherfucking notes and shit. Y'all niggas got me making notes and shit and all that shit. All right, okay. First of all, that was a good cook up this morning. I heard y'all niggas on a good cook up this morning. But Big A, let me tell you. Why is you keep on trying to kill them people and put them on the gorilla? You just killed 100 niggas today. You just killed 100. You killed 100 niggas yesterday, and now you double back and killed 100 more today. I'm gonna tell you where I think you messing up. I mean, I'm gonna let you keep trying, but I'm gonna tell you where you messing up, man.
Okay. What's up?
First of all, you going to the wrong stop. Now I heard you keep on asking about 100 thinking men, 100 thinking men. Nigga, where you going at? Where you going to get some book readers, Elon Musk, and then you got 100 Elon Musk niggas out there trying to fight the gorilla? You need to go to, first of all, if you is going to get it, you need to get 100 niggas that's on life, that got life sentences or some shit. You know what I mean? And they tell them like this the way they get free. You know what I mean? And that type of shit. You gotta get some niggas that they looking for a motherfucking. You know what I mean? You gotta go get some real underdogs, man. You can't be getting no. I feel you want to thinking, man. But I think you thinking about war plans and shit like that. Nah, nigga, this is the time to get busy. So you need niggas, because niggas know they're gonna die. Them smart niggas too smart. They gonna be like, man, I'm not. They not even. I don't know what you gonna do with them smart niggas. Talk to me.
So you saying it can be done? Is that what you saying?
I'm saying it gotta be some hungry ass. Them 100 niggas gotta be hungry, yo. They gotta be real hungry. Cause they gotta know, like, they don't care if they die. I don't think it's gonna be the smart niggas. Too many smart niggas is just like a smart dog. Like they gonna pack it in. They gonna pack it in when they. You don't want them too smart. You don't want them too smart because they gonna pack it in. You know what I mean? When they get frustrated, the soonest trouble, whatever, they'll pack it in. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? But I like the way you're kicking it though. You got faith. You got faith in mankind. I love it.
Yeah. When you say that, you remind me of that movie, The Dirty Dozen. You ever seen that?
I think I seen it. Yeah, old school. I think I seen it. I don't know. It was a couple of them.
Yeah, a whole bunch of military prisoners. They got 12 of them out and put them on a life of, like, you know, we'll give you, if you make it back, we'll let you, you know what I'm saying? And only one of them made it back, you know? Yeah. And then, you know, but it's a good cook up though. I see you trying and shit. You got hope in mankind. But I kind of could compare it to, like, look at this, man. You could look at kind of the numbers really or something like that. Like basically, like, it'll be kind of you compared to 100 kindergarten girls. Like, is you gonna let 100 kindergarten girls whip your ass? Even though it's possible, if they some mean
hungry ass kindergarten girls, they can team up and eat you up. But like,
hey man, listen, bro. Listen. I tell you what. This an honest question, TOYO. You versus 100 little people. Who gonna win?
Not no 100. No, don't do no 100 little people. I ain't talking about no 100 midgets. I ain't talking about no 100 midgets. They strong. The comparison is gorillas. A gorilla to a man is like probably like an average man to a kindergarten girl. That's more comparable to me. Now you can't use 100 midgets. 100 midgets. Some of the midgets stronger than a regular man. You know what I mean? You know that. You know what I mean? But like, like look at the athletic ability and the constitution of a gorilla. And how he could be jumping over you niggas and doing all types of spin moves on you niggas and all that type of shit on the average person. Like, and even if you don't got, and y'all don't got no weapons, right? Y'all don't have no weapons, right? First body he's turning into a weapon. Like he could take off an arm, he could take off an arm or a leg and whoop y'all niggas with an arm or a leg. Y'all can't do that to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Okay.
I mean, the argument goes on. You know what I mean? Argument goes on, though. But that was my thoughts with it. Since y'all niggas ain't even give me the code to the door today, I say I'm gonna wait till they come to the cookout.
Nah, I was late, man. I was late.
Nah, you know I'm just messing with you, bro. You know I'm just messing with you.
All good, man. But okay. So I gotta say two things. I heard a 911 call. Y'all can look it up. It's on YouTube, man. Where it's two different situations. One, it was a chimpanzee. They're both chimps. One, a chimpanzee killed a dude, ripped his face off and everything. And you know what I'm saying? And these are both 911 calls when it's happening. And by the neighbors in both situations. And the other one, the chimp pulled the dude's arm off and beat him to death. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not making this up.
I can believe it.
The lady is telling the operator everything that's happening while it's happening, you know, frantic wise. And then another thing, man, you put me up against 100 kindergarten girls, man. I'm fixing 10 a.m.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm gonna let you marinate on that. Give me a couple scoops of them potato salads too. Give me my daily scoop of my potato salad and my green bean casserole, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Foster, what a dude, man. With the
my bulldog brother Dickie.
Yeah, we got
salute Dickie
in the building. Bloodthirst, man.
Bloodthirst. Get him.
Yeah.
Hold on. I did everybody like that. I can't let them, even though Dickie, my bulldog brother, Nah, Dickie, I gotta let Dickie slide. Dickie ain't got to bring shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Dickie ain't got to bring shit. Like he that motherfucker. That's my bulldog brother. So like he ain't got to bring shit. Don't worry about if he ain't got nothing in his hands when it comes to the cookout. But who was the other one that came in here with that? Whoever came in here with who else came in here with Dickie though? Bloodthirst. What the fuck he got? What'd he bring?
Yeah, would you bring Bloodthirst
to the cookout?
On the list?
If he ain't bring nothing, he ain't bring shit. Put him on the list. Nothing.
On the list.
Do better tomorrow, goddamn. Try to do better tomorrow. Somebody gonna let you get a plate today, but do better tomorrow. That's all I can say. Salute to y'all though, for real.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me see. Look at my notes again. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give y'all something. I'm gonna try to give y'all every time I come to the cookout. I think it's jewels in all our conversations, but you know, you probably gotta fucking dig for them. Be jewel collectors to find it. So I'm gonna start putting some jewels out obvious at the beginning. So they when people double back on our cookout videos, they can't say, oh, I ain't learned nothing from his shit. You know what I mean? All you do is be talking shit. But anyway, all right, this is what I learned yesterday. Ran across, and I'm sure y'all might know, you know what I mean, but I didn't, so I learned it, and I want to share it with y'all. I learned, y'all might have seen it too, the same shit I've seen, whatever, but like, I heard about some shit called y'all know about glass frogs? Y'all heard about glass frogs, Big A?
Nah, explain it.
Did you drop the link in there now?
Yeah, I dropped it again, bro. I dropped it again.
Well,
Yeah.
Glass frogs are just just an animal in the water that they showed it, and you could see all the way through its body and shit. You know, they call them glass frogs.
I think I've seen that. Yeah, I think I might have seen it. And you can only see like it's like intestines, like a stomach or
Yeah,
something, right?
you see its organs. Yeah. So that was interesting. And while they had me open, they said something about a sea cucumber. A sea cucumber. You know anything about that?
Yep. Yes, I do. A little bit. Probably what you know.
Yeah, so they basically said the sea cucumber ejects their guts to scale when they feel like they threaten, they'll eject their guts. And then they'll just make some more guts or some shit like that. I think that's what they said. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, damn, how did they do that? They just ejected their guts and then they can make some more. I mean, it's serious things out here. That was interesting. And I also found out that they say kangaroos can't walk backwards, Big A.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, they say kangaroos can't walk backwards and shit. But I know they can fight like shit though. I know they can fight like shit. They can box and they kick your ass and they be cock diesel. But that's a nice thing to know. We know now that they can't walk backwards. So you might be up against one of them. And you know what I mean? Charge that nigga. Charge. Yeah, you gotta charge him and shit. That motherfucker. Hey, so what else was it? A horned lizard. A horned lizard, they say squirts blood out their eyes when they feel threatened. They'll squirt some blood on you. Right out their eyes, try to scare you and shit. It's just amazing how nature puts you, give you something to work with. You did. What was another one? A lyre bird. Was somebody saying something in the chat? Somebody said something.
James Brown brought some pork chops though. Salute.
Oh yeah, James Brown brought them good pork chops. Salute, JB. Yeah. Salute, JB. A lyre bird. A lyre bird. They say a lyre bird can imitate any sound. A chainsaw, people talking, anything. Anything. Yeah. That's why they call that motherfucker a lyre bird. That's what's up.
Yeah.
And then
they say lions can do the same. Like they say not lions, but tigers can do that too.
Tigers can do that?
They say tigers can do that too, man.
Dang.
And they say tigers have I don't know if they're the only cat, but I know for a fact tigers have a silent roar that you can't hear, but you can feel it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's serious. That's serious.
They say that's why, like if a tiger is hunting you, you'll get a full sense of you being hunted. Like you'll just know something ain't right if a tiger is hunting. Yep. Yeah. Oh, and they said like the tiger is how it's orange, like it's a fire orange or whatever.
Yeah.
They say and it's usually found in like heavily greenery areas that's got green backgrounds. They say the animals that the tiger hunts on a regular basis are colorblind. So the orange makes him invisible.
Disappear into the scenery. Disappear.
Like the predator. They say it's like he looks like the predator to them. Like the movie.
Yeah, just like the outline moving probably. Just like little I feel that's good talk. Good talk. Supreme salute.
Salute, what's happening?
Same shit. All right, the last one I had learned about yesterday was something called a mantis shrimp. A mantis shrimp. Y'all heard about that? A mantis shrimp.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
They said that motherfucker punched so fast that it can boil water and break glass. That's how fast it can punch. Speed hit. That's serious.
Underwater with it too.
Yeah.
That's vicious. If you punching in water and you making the water heat up, I don't even understand that. That's vicious. Anyway, so those was little things that I learned yesterday, and I shared them with y'all at the cookout. And okay, and another thing, this is from TOYO. You know, sometimes I dream about different things in the Bulldog community and shit, and I get hit with different shit upside my head. And I know one of our old questions, and it's probably a forever question, is going to be, how do you start your own family of dogs? So what I came up in my dream was with, as soon as you got a mother and a father and some little ones on the ground, take you a motherfucking picture, and there you go, your motherfucking family of dogs right there. Because at the end of the day, especially if you're going to keep them within your family, the ones you're going to keep, if you got a mother, a father dog, and you got dogs on the ground, and you planning on keeping them dogs, using them dogs, that's your family of fucking dogs. Take a picture with them motherfuckers and say, welcome to the family. That's what I say. That's what Big Toyo say. And y'all go tell them that. Salute. That was one for y'all.
Yeah, man.
And what they talking about in the chat? Or they just eating this shit? Because they got some good food in here today. They chilling?
Yeah.
Oh, we got Welsh up in here. What the fuck? The Welsh, did you bring something today, goddamn? Y'all did that Welsh. What did you bring? Some fish or something? What you bring?
Man, I got that Jeep Red Boy Rascal brisket, man.
Okay, you brung a dog. You brung a bulldog. That's ain't nothing wrong with that. You brung a bulldog. Salute to Welsh. Salute to Welsh.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask y'all too. Y'all been seeing this nigga, that nigga named Ashton Hall running around? Y'all been catching his little shorts?
Nah. Tell me about it.
Little muscle bound nigga. I guess he an entrepreneur. The one that stick his head in the water in the morning, do his little routine and shit, and then he do different things during the day.
Nah, but I think I've heard a little bit about him. He get like they said it was fake or something. He was, I don't know.
I don't know what, but the nigga, I be checking the nigga shorts out, right? And I caught one day. He was running. He was doing sprints and shit. You know how them niggas be on the sprint shit. Nigga videotaping them and shit. But he had the dogs out with him. This time fucked me up. He had the dogs. He had a Malinois and looked like a band dog. Looked like one of them Robinson dogs. He was running with them jumps like they sprinting in the rain. It looked vicious. And this nigga coming around the corner, and that nigga took a hell of a spill. It reminded me of Drake. That nigga spilled like a blue. But yo, it was hard though. It was hard because he got up. You know what I mean? He made the dog was all right. The dog, that shit was hard. So y'all get a chance, check out that Ashton Hall shit or whatever.
I'm gonna check it out. Yeah.
Also, what I wanted to ask y'all about, what's up with the nigga Tory Lanez? Tory Lanez got stabbed up. Y'all heard about that shit?
Yeah, man. So I don't know too much about it because I ain't got the time right now. But from what I understand, he was in the middle of a race war. I think he was the start of it. Yeah, he got checked up.
Oh shit.
Sure. I can't speak on it because I don't know too much about it anyway.
Yeah, it just came across the feed. I was wondering what was up. You know, my old ass. That's why I be checking with y'all when in the morning time, checking it because my old ass can't. You know how old motherfuckers they believe that the YouTube dangerous for old motherfuckers like me. You can't. They tell us some shit, we might believe it. You come find out y'all be like, man, that shit wasn't true. Whatever. So that's why I really run my shit through y'all. Boom, boom. And since we talking about that,
he got stabbed 14 times, Calypso.
Yeah, okay, they talking about that. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
damn.
Yeah, nah, but the thing is, like, for him to get stabbed up, they had to have the okay to stab him up behind that. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
He did something. Because ain't nobody just go when it comes to the like race type deal. You're not just gonna walk up to somebody and handle your business. You got to get cleared. So he had whatever business they got going on. Tory did something, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it just don't happen like that.
Yeah, salute the Wolf. I see the what RBG. Oh, that's Dog Man. Salute Dog Man TV. Salute world.
Hey, salute.
What you got for the motherfucking cookout though? What you got in your hands? Ask what he got, What he got? What you got for the cookout?
Hey, you bring some to the cookout this morning,
man. I hope my brother brought something from the cookout. I don't want to put his ass. What'd he say?
You ain't say nothing yet, man.
You better turn back around, go 7-Eleven or something, get some chips or something, motherfucker. Niggas write down names today if you ain't bring nothing to the cookout, bro. I'm letting you know.
Trying to get some salt and vinegar chips.
That's what I'm saying. He ran to the store. He ran to the store and brought some steaks. I said, okay. All right, bro. Okay, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that one.
That's what's up. Salute. Supreme put an order. Salt and vinegar chips.
Now I'm talking say ribeyes, man.
What'd he say?
Ribeyes. He got some ribeyes. He brought some.
Oh yeah. That's what's up. Salute.
Yeah.
That's what's up. We eating good today. Hey man, these last going on 3 years have really showed me something about my own household. I was first on the outside, right? Because I was on the outside. I'm looking at motherfuckers. I'm looking at my daughter. I'm looking at my little cousin. I'm looking at other younger people around the house. All they do is be staring at the phone and walking around like they know they don't even bump into shit. They done did it so much. They just be looking at their phone and they can just navigate the whole house and shit, right? So I'm peeping, right? They been looking like that for a while. And I used to be talking shit, getting on them. I'm like, man, this shit crazy. Like, man, that shit got them possessed. Man, I find myself, I done joined in the line now. I'm walking around, all of us walking around looking at our phones and shit, man. All of us just be walking around. I know that shit look crazy. All of us walking around. We ain't even got to talk to each other. We say short answer, yes. Hey, woo. It don't be no whole bunch of conversation. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know how it is for y'all, but that's how it's getting. I don't know if YouTube is possessing everybody or not. What y'all think about that shit?
Nah, man, 2025, man. But the more it gets like that, man, I honestly and sincerely believe it's going back to being organic. It ain't gonna hit everybody right now, but people you're gonna have to get in touch with something. Because eventually you might as well, get like a import slot put on your arm or on the back of your head and just might as well plug in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit. Another thing I'm saying, have any of y'all, Supreme, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
What's up with that hype me up dance challenge? You been seeing that?
Well, motherfuckers be doing that little hands in the air, that little leg twist. That leg twist part be the coldest part of the dance, though. When they twist their leg out and whatever I been seeing a nigga with a sword do that shit. I'm like, hold on now. I can't hate on the dance now.
Hey, listen.
You good.
Yo, I sent the shit to the Shogun chat. I was laughing so hard last night. They had I think it was a daughter. If y'all seen it, hey, you and Dre, I don't know if y'all seen it, but I sent it to the Shogun joint. And I don't know if it was the daughter and the mother in the kitchen. They in the kitchen, and the daughter feeling all hype. She doing the hype dance joint, boom, boom, boom. The mother just looking at her. Man, they end up scrapping in that joint. They end up scrapping. They end up fighting and everything.
I think I saw it. Yeah, I think I saw it. Yeah.
Man, shit be crazy, yo. Oh my goodness, man. Is the reason why we be into the YouTube shit like that? Do you think it's because we some nosy motherfuckers? I'm just asking.
What you mean? As far as flipping through the shorts and stuff?
No, I'm just saying, like, you're walking around when you walking around, you don't even watch TV no more. You don't even watch the TV no more. You just straight YouTube. What is that about?
I think, bro, because it doesn't matter if it's YouTube or Facebook. It's geared to be whatever platform you are to grab your attention. They have literally teams in the corporate office that focus on grabbing your attention. You think it's somebody, even if it's some people's personal shorts or they shooting, little just organic stuff out the thing. They got a system to where they already watch what you want, listening to what you do. Like, you can be sitting up here talking about some J's and then all of a sudden some J's pop up on your phone. So they geared to grabbing your attention, and they got it. They got all our attention. We hooked. because you be like, shit, I ain't in the internet. All I do is go fishing. Then you get on there and be like, dang, they got these fishing poles, man. Now you hook. Now you know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, now the fishing channels start popping up. You like, well, shit, I'm into that. Now you hook. Now all your shorts is fishing. You go on fishing every day. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't fishing, you viewing fishing. When you ain't viewing fishing, you're listening to something about fishing. And then every time you just pop on to go get on social media or anything, Facebook, you got fishing commercials popping up and all types of stuff. They got your attention. We in the matrix, man. It's messed up, dog. We all addicted. We drug this. Hey, man, this is crack in the 80s, man. The social media is crack in the 80s. We all crack. We all dope things, bro.
Yeah, that's what it's seeming like, bro. That's what it's seeming like. That's what it's seeming like. You know what I mean? That's what it's seeming like. Man, who got the echo in the back? Who got the echo in the back?
I don't know.
Yeah. Niggas know etiquette and everything in this motherfucking cookout now. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Niggas stop showing off around here. What's this other shit? Okay. What y'all think about the quality of work nowadays? Has it gone down? Just asking. The quality of work all around the board, has it gone down? Like, for example, like y'all was talking about fast food and shit the other day, and I was saying how McDonald's fries, I still fuck with the fries. But anyway, you ever go to the drive-through or you ever been in one of those fast food joints when it's busy, right? When it's busy. And you see the reactions of some of those workers, man, like it be crazy. Like they be like mad as shit that they getting money. Like, I mean, that the line long. I know it ain't their money, but they be like, I done heard some of them young man like, fuck, don't these people cook at home? You know, they say that shit right in front of the customers and shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you know, it'd be stressful. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just seemed like the quality of work going down. Then one youngin asked us when we came through and paid for the food. She was like, y'all want y'all change? You ever heard shit like that? You want to change? Yeah, we want to change. Oh, it's only 30 cents. Man, these motherfuckers going crazy. Yeah, yo, these people crazy, man. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Try to make us feel bad for wanting the 30 cents. Where they do that at?
I mean, it's I'm gonna say I'm not the quality. Well, no, I'm gonna say 50%. Yeah, the quality went down, but it's the employers too at the same time. Because if just for example, what you just said about the line being long and them having guaranteed work, at the same time, you got to think about the people who don't get bonuses versus the people who getting bonuses that got to deal with the same work. So, you know, it's a lot of things in between that. But as far as like the fast food part, you got to remember everybody that's not on the line, most of them get bonuses and they still got to deal with it. But the people that's on the line not getting bonuses, those the people that's gonna ask you if you want to keep your change. Them the ones who get mad when the line extra long because I mean it's real shit though. Because the people that's right above them, they dealing with it, but they get a bonus, so they not stressing about the line being long because the more work, the more bonuses or extra they get. But the main people on the bottom line, they don't get that. So that's the main problem everywhere.
That's real talk. Because like when you saying that, you know I like to transfer shit to the dog. So you got your dog in a situation where though that motherfucker mad at the work. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. He don't got no incentive. He don't got no blah blah blah. What the fucking you can't get that all out your dog because he don't even man, he don't want to work for McDonald's. And basically your camp is feeling like McDonald's to him, man. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like that.
He said the next door neighbor camp look like Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. It be good. So, you know, you never know how this shit be playing out for real, man. But yeah, and then the quality of work, you know, it just scares me, though, the quality of work. Everybody is cutting corners and trying to find a way to even when I was out there in the labor force, man, like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Niggas was always trying to find a way to cut a corner or niggas sleeping and shit, you know, find a place to sleep on the job and shit like that. And man, it just when you look at the whole thing of it, man, if a lot of people was doing that, the quality of work gotta be shitty as shit, man. Like
But I was gonna say, but if you look at me being a business owner and starting one of them at the age of 14, this is what I can say. If you look at the numbers, because I'm a numbers guy, that's why I always speak on numbers because you can't argue with numbers. When you look at the numbers over the last 7 years, more independent businesses have been started more than the history of independent businesses in the last 7 years.
okay.
I'm gonna give you an example. Baltimore, Maryland, where my wife is from. Baltimore, Maryland. If you go down by the baseball field, by the Oriole and Ravens, and you keep going down there, 7, 8 years ago, a few people down there started mobile libraries with school buses. People didn't think it was going to work. Now they making a lot of money. The other guy started a mobile barbershop with a school bus. People laughed at him. Now he making money and got multiple buses.
Mm-hmm.
Another person did a mobile ice cream thing on the bus. People laughed at, and so what I'm saying is, if you really pay attention, even without looking at the numbers, if you really pay attention to a lot of the businesses that's out now, if you pull up their website or even go inside of one of their buildings, you would see that a lot of the most successful businesses that's out now has been started in the last 5 to 10 years. So when we
Okay.
talk about moving forward in the future,
Mm-hmm.
even like with all the trade deals going on with the taxes and everything, what people don't realize is America. I'm gonna just say it from. I'm gonna just say it from the new world's perspective. The word America is only 265 years old or something for the people who actually know their history. Now, ever since America was taken over, America doesn't produce nothing. Only thing America produces is Dodge, Ford, and Chevy. That's the only thing America produces. So
Mm-hmm.
America is just a third world country with a fantasy illusion to it. That's why all of the rich folks spend their money and have their assets outside of America because
Mm-hmm.
America is just a illusion. So when you look at the trade deals and everything that's going on, people get mad because of the percentages and all of this. But what they don't realize is if everything don't work out, it's going to force Americans to be more independent like they were before and to start their own businesses. So when everybody crying about the the China 25% or this being taxed and this going up, you have to realize that most of the toys in America are not made in America. They made overseas. So
Mm-hmm.
think about the prices that you got to pay for these toys. And most people say, "Oh, what the cost of living and this and this." So when people complain about the cost of living, I ask them where all your stuff being produced at. It's a reason why it costs so much to live here. Nothing's being produced here, so you have
Mm-hmm.
to pay for it.
Got you. No, it's real tough.
So,
Real tough.
so when people cry about the cost of living, remember America only got three car manufacturers. Everything else is imported. When you talk about even with the farming in the back part of Illinois that people don't really think about because people only know Chicago, but people go to the other side of Illinois, you'll notice it's nothing but farmland out there. The U.S. has been they had deals with Russia and China, who has been fucking up the farming industry in different places. That's something that's not talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, and that's one thing I always push people to get land. I tell people get land because at the end of the day, rather you live in an apartment, rather you live in a house. If the shit hit the fan, you need somewhere to grow your own shit. And again, we can't complain about the cost of living when you voting to keep the cost of living high when you don't really know what you're voting for.
Okay.
So
Real
a lot of
tough.
people can
Yeah.
get mad at certain shit. A lot of people get mad at certain shit, but at the end of the day, we ain't gonna argue about numbers. That's what we're not gonna argue about. So again, this whole situation that's going on in America right now is a wake up call for people to remember to stop relying on the fucking government and rely on yourself and be independent. Because at the end of the day, up until 250, 65 years ago, America was independent. So that's just something for y'all to think about.
Well, right now, salute. Big brother Welsh came through, dropping a nice plate on us. Salute. Anybody want interject on any of that? What's your thoughts on that? Supreme or Big A? Okay. Well, shit.
No objections, man. No objections, man.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Real talk and broken down very well.
I'm over here looking at this street bean casserole. Who brought this?
Oh, that's Big A, man. I'm telling you, man, that shit good, man. Grow on you, man. I get a motherfucker. Give me a scoop. After I had that talk with Big A, I faithfully give me a scoop of each jump every day. I'm not fronting. Hey, I seen a couple niggas slid through. Salute the King T. Salute. He said he brought the IPAs in. Salute, bro. A couple other niggas slid in. I don't know if you been watching the gate, Big A. You might want to walk them down for nothing or ask them what they bring. Couple up.
Yeah. Man, I'm
on everything that moved today.
Yeah. I've been back and forth, man. I got my hands full a little bit, man. Yeah.
Okay. Big Tony. I know Big Tony brung something. Yeah. And Mad Doctor, what you bring from Detroit, Mad? What you bring from Detroit? What kind of dish you bring us? Let us know. And then
there's some of that Detroit pizza, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, let's see what he brought. Calypso got a question. Calypso say, question for the cookout. Anybody got heavy snooty blood? I got heavy snooty stuff, Calypso. I got some heavy snooty shit. I'll find a way to get you a pedigree or something. Yes, sir. Salute to the snooty shit. All right, what else we was going to talk about? Yeah, that was a good one. Well, salute that. All right, now, Bad Batch 45, what you bring to the cookout, bro? Salute. The personality of dogs. What y'all think about personalities of dogs? Do you like a dog with a lot of personality, or you like a dog that just like really don't really got no personality? And what I mean by that, you can even put it like this: do you like easy to please dogs that's wagging their tail all the time at just by you being there and they just happy, they just want to please you? Or do you like the serious, no personality dogs? Just asking. Talk to me.
Oh,
like me.
Yeah, well, I think no matter what dog you have, it'll take on your personality to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Not all the way, but at the end of the day, man, it's like each dog has its own personality. You got some dogs that's stiff, and then you got some dogs that's more easygoing, man. The temperament is I think tells a strong tale on the personality,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What you think, Supreme? What you think? Or Welsh? One of y'all?
Oh, my bad. No, I was reading Marcel comment.
What'd he say?
Yeah, I seen it too.
And that's actually very true, Marcel, which is sad, but that's very true.
What?
He said only people get affected as black people because we have no unity and have the most sellouts, which is true. But
the thing is, like, man, okay, I really couldn't speak on it because I was trying to do too much at one time. But like, the thing is, like, it's a lot to it. And all right, so as a race, The Japanese call us the sleeping giant. And we're the sleeping giant because we don't understand the strength of, our influence on the world, our influence on the nation, and our financial influence on the world, our financial influence on the nation. We don't, as a whole, we are not financially educated as a whole, versus a lot of other people. We got some monsters out there that have said that you will never hear of because they don't ever want you to hear about them. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that are, but at the end of the day, it's like this. They call us the sleeping giant. When we were in the last recession, the real recession where they claimed it was a recession, it was the drug money that kept America afloat. And
sure was.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to get too deep into all of that stuff, but I'll break it down like this. At one point in time, and it's still similar to the same, no matter what, you would have to go through us. You know what I'm saying? You can't sell your drugs anywhere else but the hood. So at some point in time, it has to go through us. Now, as far as the economy and all of that, we the ones who support bands. We the ones who support the name brands. We the ones who buy the stuff that, for the majority of us, can't afford, or it's a visual thing. That's the where the money goes into the community. You know what I'm saying? Back into America. It's all getting put back, going through the system, through these companies. And that's why they call us the sleeping giant, because we have so much influence, so much power, but we don't realize, Yeah.
And that's the you ain't never seen as much truth as that. And the crazy part is, and I always relate it back to the dogs. Look, when people say there's no money in game dogs, right? Now think about just in the last 2 years, how many dogs you've seen for sale. Think about how much money in the last 2 years registries has made. Now, me, I'm not a person that like to bring color into it, but if people do the whole race thing now, Big Hill, I got a question for you. How many registries is owned by brothers?
I'm sorry, but I think me that I know personally, of is 2. That's all I know of.
Okay. Now in the history of these dogs, and we know anything that we doing gets more attention, whether it's good or bad. So certain things we do know that certain people can do, and a blind eye get turned. So my point with that is, out of the history of these dogs, magazines, and registries, we know where majority 90% of the money went to. It wasn't in our circle. So the thing is, with these dogs, like I always say, we need to come together and make an economy for these dogs. You got people, and I've been to these yards. It's a guy in Georgia. You look at his yard, you'll swear this man fell on hard times. But the man selling dogs for $500 a piece every 3 months, and his litters average about 10 dogs. I'm gonna just say that. So you do the math. So
That's how my mentor was. He was selling dogs.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, if you think about like trading cards, like somebody said with the pedigrees is kind of like trading cards, how people do with the value and stuff. These dogs are the best all around dogs.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I hope in the future that we can actually create some type of economy for the pit bull community. I'll get into more details on the back street with you about that though.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tony, man. I think I definitely 1000% think it's a equal playing field, but I think at the end of the day, we don't understand what's under our feet. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we understand you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. That's neither here nor there, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yep.
Let me address Calypso real quick. Calypso, for the most part, in my stock, the traits that I see that I would attribute to the snooty in my stuff that I am pleased with would be intelligence, structure, definitely structure, and malleability. The way they let me, they basically respond to me very well. Now I put that on the snooty stuff. That's just me. That's what I could give you, bro. Salute.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Tony say, I understand when you get there, they gonna move the goalposts and we gotta make it happen regardless. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it don't matter. If you take a step back and you look at it like this, it don't matter whoever at the top gonna bogart it. Whoever at the top gonna bogart it. You know what I'm saying? Pick a race, pick a culture, pick whoever at the top go bogart it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna be nice and shit and soft.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you should expect them to move the goalposts. But you gotta get to the top. You know what I'm saying? To the tippy top. And it's a man, look.
But Big A, a lot of families don't teach their kids about going to the top.
Yeah.
They let social media or too many outside influences. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody has those discussions.
Yeah. yeah, Tony, you're funny, man. He said they're gonna allow you to express your inner Trump, you know. But
yeah. I mean, but if people really, you know, at the end of the day, if people really sit back and just pay attention, the whole race thing, if you take us out the NFL, there is no NFL. If you take us out the NBA, there is no NBA. The greatest highlights in tennis is 2 black females.
Yeah, it will be there. It just the flavor will be gone. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but Big A. Listen though, we know the flavor will be gone, but that's the point. Until we can get those large numbers like back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, where niggas ain't so scared, you know, then certain things can impact, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like, you got Kodak in Florida buying up stuff, giving people jobs. Certain people got free rent, trying to help. At some point, it's just reality. Kodak gotta pay attention to who's around him. Because if you think they just gonna let you do that without interfering some way, somehow, then you crazy, you know.
Well, I'll break it down like this, man. I can't go too deep, but it's like this. It's real. It's simple and complex in the whole form. We live for today. They live for tomorrow.
Exactly.
That's all it is. It's point blank and simple. So with our lifestyle, the way things have happened, the way that the situations that a lot of us get put in, we live for today and not tomorrow. When you have families that are living for tomorrow, they're not living for this generation, they're living for next generation. And when you start doing that, then things start to accumulate. Then you start to build. But unless every generation you're started from scratch, while other generations are this generation is building. Just like these dogs, it's like somebody just straight scatterbrained or doing whatever, while you have somebody that literally has a smooth plan on how they gonna do it, and everything is connected. That's all it is. So as long as we live for today and pass that living for today on to our kids, will continue to be starting from scratch. So
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't tell you exactly how you're supposed to do it. You are supposed to do your own research, and it starts with your own household, embedded it in our kids. We got to start living for tomorrow and stop living for today. Most of us is check to check. Most of us live in check to check. So when you in a situation like that, you are living for today. Until we start focusing and living for tomorrow in business, in real estate, in life, in everything, that's when we start moving. That's when your whole mindset start changing.
I'm glad you said that, man. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
very true. And we in the world of information, and what really pisses me off is we got a lot of grown people. Everybody, okay, first of all, everybody was brought up in a different situation. Okay, so, but the thing is, if you alive today, you literally in the world with people walking around with computers in their pockets. So when you might not think to research certain things, but that's no excuse for you walking around with a computer in your pocket and not getting more information to better yourself.
And that's the thing. So it was a situation where like I used to read a lot of books, man. And I remember being in a situation where we was on lockdown, and you can only have so much because every 6 months they go through a shakedown or whatnot, and everybody get to throwing their magazines and books out and stuff that they that they don't want to go through. There's a big pile of stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, if I started reading books from the time I was born, from the time my feet hit the ground, you know what I'm saying? I'm reading books and let's say I live 100 years. In that 100 years, if I read books from the time I woke up to the time I went to sleep and tried to feed myself information, and I could retain that information, I still wouldn't have broken into not even 1% of the information that the world has to offer. So when you have this information in your pocket, a lot of us are using that information for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? When you spend, you know what I'm saying? Where you spend your time is going to reflect. You know what I'm saying? So if you spend it, like, for example, Kobe Bryant wasn't talented at all. He built his skill by staying in the gym while everybody else wasn't. 3, 4, 5 practices a day, plus the regular team practices. You know what I'm saying? When it came down to it, you knew Kobe trusted in himself, trusted in the process, and the whole nine. That is a skill built. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it is, man. That's where it's at.
Yeah. And a lot of people too comfortable where they at also. They well, not no. Let me rephrase that. Not comfortable, but they scared to make the next move.
It's not just that. It's because everybody, you in a comfortable state. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you say if I get on social media and the first thing that pops up is what I'm interested in, and it's not anything beneficial, they already said, like, our social media versus China's social media is two
completely different.
We completely over here entertainment, they over there really educating them. You know what I'm saying? Going through the process. Yeah. So, like I say, man, our social media is geared towards entertainment. What do we spend our time doing? Entertaining. You so involved in entertaining yourself, you can't see the picture that's laid out before you. You entertaining yourself, now you got to pay your bills. You entertaining yourself, now you got to go get the subscription for Netflix. so you can continue entertaining yourself. The more you watch Netflix, the less time you spending educating yourself. You got time, you got a quick second, you get on the phone real quick, you flip it, you seeing ass, titties, cars, you know what I'm saying, viral fights, all types of shit. You just like, okay, this is the last one. Flip to the next one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's already geared towards, you can't focus on nothing. We at a time right now where the attention span is 15 seconds. That's the longest attention span on an average. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you can't sit in, Sister Soldier said this herself, man. Y'all go read that book, Midnight. That's one of the coldest books.
Yeah,
ever,
I got that. I got that book.
Man, that's especially for a young man, or you got young, a son or something like that. Sister Soldier said, a man can learn anything if he can sit still and concentrate long enough. With a 15 second attention span, what you gonna learn?
You can't even take your son. You can't even take the young kids to a baseball game. They ain't even gonna sit there long enough.
You can't focus on the game because you gotta go. You check it. You know what I'm saying? So you caught in the matrix, and that's why I say. So now you're not even thinking about. You're not thinking about tomorrow. We starting to be programmed to think for today. Why everybody else is getting their stuff together? Why, you know what I'm saying? Why the corporate companies is, taking advantage of the thing. It started out with the mom and pop companies. You got the mom and pop companies. Then all of a sudden, now you got Walmart, Target, take over the mom and pop companies. Now you got Amazon. Now all of a sudden, all the mom and pop companies are rare. It's rare to see them even make it. But then at the same time, you got the convenience of looking at your phone, seeing the advertisement, getting on Amazon, ordering it, coming straight to your house. You ain't got, man, they got your attention. You caught in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. Damn, this potato salad and raisins good as a motherfucker. Y'all keep cooking.
I'm just saying, but at the end of the day, huh? What's up?
No. You right. Right. But it's I don't know. It's just crazy. I can say sometimes it started at home. Sometimes it skip a generation. It's I'm gonna tell you in my case right now.
Mm-hmm.
My mother is from South Carolina back in the day.
Most people come from a lot of roots come from the
Carolina. Anybody that know about South Carolina back in them days know it was real different. Now, when she had to leave and drive 7 hours to Washington, D.C. for her future job, mind you, she left and the only car that was available was a 6-speed. That woman never drove a 6-shift car in her life. She cried the whole way driving from South Carolina to Washington, D.C. And during that process, it changed her. Not only did she learn how to drive a 6-shift vehicle, it changed the process of her not being comfortable and doing what she had to do in order to secure the future.
Right.
Now, in present time, I learned from that, so I have that same mentality. So I'm kind of different with giving people a pass or listening to certain excuses, because at the end of the day, your feet not planted in cemented buckets. So you do have the choice to make a better life if you need to. It's just if you're gonna stay in that fucked up comfortable position, or you want to be in a better position. At the end of the day, if you're not behind bars and your feet not stuck in concrete, you really ain't got no excuse.
Yeah, but Malcolm X even said next to the university, and this ain't no glorification, believe that. But Malcolm X said next to the university, he said the penitentiary is the best thing for a man trying to make a change. You know what I'm saying? So with a lot, and with that being said, like back to what I was saying about sitting still. You know, we caught in the matrix, man. A lot of us don't have time or not making the time to invest in ourselves and seeing what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, one of the hardest things for me was really trying to adjust from not knowing nothing. I mean, no skill, no nothing. My skill was something that was irrelevant, or it still is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? So not knowing nothing and trying to fit into to trying to find my way. So, you know, like you got it, you can't just, I don't know, man, like we are in the age of information. But what information are you feeding yourself? Were you know what I'm saying? Cause I just saw like it. I gotta bring my homeboy Pop on here, man. Y'all gotta hear my homeboy Pop. And I already got an interview with him, but he'll break it down better than anybody else can do because he's my tech guru. You know what I'm saying? We you know, we came up in the trenches together and genius as far as technology. Huh?
You bringing him to the cookout?
One of these days, man. You know, he got his hands full, but he, you know, he can break it down, you know, as far as all of this stuff and the things you could do. But he'll tell you, it was a dude homeless. I'm talking about literally living on the street with nothing but a phone in his hand. And he used his phone and gathered the information that he needed to gather and was focused, and he a millionaire right now.
Exactly. I know right 2 people like this.
So exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, first
that's why I say ain't no excuse.
Well, I mean, but that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand that they caught in the matrix. They continue, you know what I'm saying? Like the things that they do on a regular basis is keeping them in a circle, you know, in a endless circle. They spinning their wheels. But at the same time, we in the age of information. A lot of the information, like we went from a time to where I heard somebody say it was a time where they would kill you to read. I mean, if you knew how to read, but now you'd have to kill somebody to make them read. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like we went from a time to where we were trying to, like, we were dying to get information, dying to try to learn how to read. It was something, you know what I'm saying, at a situation, and then you know, fighting for information. And now it's to the point to where information is out there, and it's like, you know, I'd rather be entertained. Where, you know what I'm saying? And that keeps you in a mindset of right now. If I can keep you looking at the right now, you can't see tomorrow. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't see tomorrow. If all you're doing is looking at today, what's tomorrow? I catch tomorrow if tomorrow comes. What's that?
Salute y'all.
You know
Salute y'all.
Yeah,
salute y'all. We all on elevated time. But it was a good cookup. I salute the whole cookout, man. Like we ate good as shit today. And see how it's lovely when everybody bring something to the cookout. Like, so like I salute y'all, everybody that brought something to the cookout. I see it was a couple of late heads that came in. I don't know if they reported what they brung in that, but I got my eyes on them or whatever. But like, salute to everybody that brought something to the cookout. I salute y'all for sure. Cause like this is what we got every day. So like, and we on YouTube. So like, man, y'all can make this cookout fancy, the best it could be. Like, bring some plates. It ain't like, you know, like if you can't do this shit on YouTube, you definitely can't do it in real life. You ain't even bringing nothing to the motherfucking cookout. But anyway,
and say bring it to go plates.
Hey, but you know, and for all my big Willie niggas out there, salute y'all. You know, and I feel y'all. I know y'all don't like to do a lot of talking. Y'all like to make big power moves and put your stamp on the world and put a stamp in the world. So I'm gonna throw this out here. I'm looking for a few good brothers in the community, like, you know, to go from the ground up on some shit and make a public channel that we could be proud of. So I'm into land acquisition. I'm into land acquisition and all that type shit. So we could set up something where, though, if the community over here, whoever fucking with us, y'all want to donate your money and shit like that, It will be sitting in there. We keep track of your money. You know what's up, and we're gonna try to buy some land from somebody or whatever, and set up us a nice kennel and
What state you looking
donate
at?
some dogs or whatever. However we gotta do it, we could. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to do that with some good brothers. You know what I mean? I'm up for all that. So salute to the community again for showing up at the cookout. Y'all stay royal. I'ma stay loyal. Go ahead and make y'all rounds.
Roger that. You know what it is, man. It's your boy Big A, man. We got the Digital Dog Show coming up at the end of the month, man. Biggest Digital Dog Show to this date, man. Over $600 in cash prizes, man, for all winners in each category. And we got the Dog of the Week coming up at the end of the week. MKM holding it down 2 weeks in a row. Salute MKM. All winners will be entered into the Dog of the Month. Dog of the Month gets a free t-shirt plus cash prize. Man, y'all stay tuned, man. And if you ain't a member, what you doing? Come on, jump down and be part of this movement, man. But that's all I got for now, Big Hill.
Big Tony said, y'all can keep them damn company, bro. He taking a few good to go places. Salute, Big Tony.
Yes, sir.
Salute.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Well, I don't even know if you want to drop the mic, you want to let us know where you be at, whatever you know, however you want to carry it,
I'm on here, man. I'm on here.
Yes, sir.
Catch me on here.
Yeah.
Right, salute,
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
To the next go. We out.
Man, we out. Let me go ahead and cue this up, man. Hold on, y'all. Man.
You gonna get kicked off the DJ skills and all that.
Yeah. Show gone business. Not everybody can come around this table. It's for the ones who build, not just bought. Family ties. Let's go. We build different. Yeah. We run dogs, we don't run lip. Boy, we build different. Show gun. Real ones locked in, not just clicking. Name whole weight, cause we build different. Facts. Build different. Morning talk heavy and the dogs ain't missing. Nope. Shout out the family that's riding and lifting. All of this for my people, we build different. Big salute to Big Hill fam, that's your gun blood. Elevated kennels, grinding, rising above. Cooking with soul, real flavor, real love. Solo but connected, 10 toes, never buzz. Schoolboy Richard Garcia still teaching the pups. Non-stopping J-Bo, bulldogging it tough. PBK, Pelican Bay, solid as a rock. Catch guard, catching that work round the clock. The UA, Kane Corso, north side, go hard. Whole squad real from the muscle, from the yard. Yard work. We build different. Yeah. We run dogs, we don't run lip, boy, we build different. Real ones locked in, not just clicking. Name whole weight, cause we build different. Build different. Morning talk heavy and the dogs ain't missing. Shout out the family that's riding and lifting. This for my people, we build different. Let's go. Big love to the viewers that pull up and ride. Dickie Foster, front row every time. Salute. Pyrex in the kitchen, mixing the grind. MKM bottoms, laying them foundations right. Quick C, fast hand, sharp mind. Mike Dan locked in like bloodline. When moon stay tapped with the real ties. In the wood, 4, 5, 6, solid through the vines. Show enough certified, you know he gon' slide. Vernon Star, bright light for the tribe. Hemi James, high torque, full drive. And there's plenty more soldiers on this ride. Built from the dirt, loyal to the work. Earn not giving, put your pride in the earth. Morning talk, no decaf, get it first. Shogun family, yeah, we blessed, not cursed. We build different. We run dogs, we don't run lip. Boy, we build different. Real ones locked in, not just clicking. Name whole weight, cause we build different. Shogun. Build different. Morning talk heavy and the dogs ain't missing. Shout out the family that's riding and lifting. This for my people, we build different all day. Big love to the ones really in it. From the yards to the kitchens to the woods. We salute you. Run your dogs, not your mouth. Shogun Unlimited. No deck off. No cap.